It's been a minute. What are we talking about today? Quickly, I'm supposed to be getting prepared for a Zoom session for the band for the event that we're doing on the 30th. But I have a private showing tomorrow and I'm nervous. My series is Soundwave Cities, and it's also that's crooked. It's also ethereal, and sometimes I just paint from the space of whatever happens, because everything is experimental to some degree. I have been battling quite a few interesting things. I'm not sharing everything, so that's that. But I have this kind of stained glass situation that's been happening with some of the paintings that I've been working on as of late. I like it. Typically I go with colors first, and then I lay these kind of black etchings over the top. I am doing the opposite. It's very artist of me, probably. So I'm just going in and laying down like some lines based on some, I'm kind of looking at some of my previous pieces on the other side of the camera, and I'm just trying to get this energy off of me. I have some decisions to make I'm not really that excited about, and so painting always helps me get through the course of events that I have to get through. But I could do it every day. I would love to do it every day. I'm very excited about my first showing, private showing. Yaqui has been a supporter for longer than I can remember, and occasionally we cross paths in the real world. We cross paths in the real world, and that's, I don't ask for a lot of people's time because we all got things going on in our lives. When folk make it to events that I'm trying to, that I'm doing, not trying to do, because I have a few events that I am doing. But when people come through the spaces that I work, I'm always excited about that. I'm also gonna be at Booze Box on Friday if you're in the neighborhood of the West Loop. Friday is the day after tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can get this uploaded because I've been having some challenges. I don't know if it's the internet or it's my computer, but anyway, I like this already. It's line work. It's not math, but from the space of just understanding, like, I think some of the things that I've learned in the last couple months of painting is just what brushes to use, because it's been forever since I painted consistently, and I'm finding my way through my brushes. I haven't been using a lot of brushes because I use these. These are the, see that? These are the little, the inside of like a sponge paintbrush. And I just rip off the sponge from around it, and of course it typically has a handle like this one, but that's the bigger one. For some of my Soundwave Cities installations and some of the paintings, I just use those. But again, this is still supposed to be Soundwave City. I don't know yet. It's okay that you don't know everything. Sometimes you just got to do what comes to you and make it make sense later. And that's kind of where I am about this. Can't be like that with everything, of course, but in this case, I can be like that about this work. So I went yesterday and I hung out with a client of mine, and I'm so grateful that these folks like me because I don't really, they're genuine. They're not hemming and hawing up and down the internet and taking photos and trying to convince people that they have the perfect life. They're genuine people. And yesterday I got an opportunity to spend some time with them. I'm a natural hairstylist. I started John's locks in, oh my God, I don't know if I started his locks actually, but the early 2000s, we met, and he's been in and out of my life, of course, since I moved back to Chicago. He popped back up, and she requested that I help with his hair. He has like early Alzheimer's, which is kind of saddening to me because he's a brilliant man. But I'm grateful that he remembers me, and I'm grateful that he asked me to continue to be a part of his lock journey. And so I visit him once a month at this point, and I do his hair, take care of his locks, and we have conversation. His wife is also very brilliant and bright and good energy. They are art collectors. He's a wonderful lover of vinyl and music and has a huge collection of vinyl. So we spent time talking about it. It was just a great time. Like I'm grateful to spend time with people and to be able to do what I love. And I really love working with folks who are genuine. That's sad to say that. So what's going to be different about this is the fact that I'm going to try to stay in the lines, and you don't have any references for my past for these other pieces because I did them off camera. There's no rhyme for me about where I'm placing the color. Cadmium, my favorite. You know that. I think y'all know that. If cadmium is not in the painting, it probably means what? That I'm in a interesting space. Period. Cadmium makes me happy, and I need that today. I need it today, tomorrow, and always. So the crazy part about it is sometimes it gets muddy, which is not good. See that? That's muddy. But I wanted to check in and add a little more content because I haven't been adding content to YouTube. I've been actually spending a little too much time on TikTok. I should be embarrassed that I have. But I'm not. What do I like about TikTok? I don't know. I think it's just challenging me because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to crack the 200 plus views that most people end up having without spending a lot of time overly producing content. And I'm trying to add followers. This one is going to be different, and I'm going to tell you why, because of the way that I'm holding the brush. Typically when I do these last ones that I did, I was holding it vertically, and now I'm holding, well, it's still vertical, but it's wide instead of that way. I don't know. I'm hot. I'm trying to keep the air moderate because for some strange reason, moving over here has created an astronomical light bill for me. I don't know if it's a bunch of people in this building. I don't know about construction. People might be sharing the light bill. You just never know about these things. I'm not sure what's going on, but so I guess doing it this way creates a different level of preciseness because there's lines involved. It's going to be, this one might be stale to me because it's like I'm going to have to jack it up, meaning I'm not going to stay in the lines. I'm not going to, I want it to be natural and flowy. And that's how these pieces on the floor are. But so that's one of the challenges about creating these black lines in advance. Typically I do the brush strokes. I've been doing the brush strokes out in the color first and then going in with black. But it's experimentation, I guess. I'm supposed to be the leader of this whole thing, this Linger Lux Listenings thing, and it's really frustrating for me. And I'll tell you why. I promote everything that I do publicly as it pertains to business endeavors because I have to. Like, the only thing that I don't promote before or during the course of it is corporate events, because typically when I get booked for corporate events, they're private. But like these public shows, like you don't have to worry about saying, Fathom, can you make sure to get the word out? And I'm experiencing the exact opposite. Like I'm literally having cats, I'm seeing them post other people's stuff. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing other people's stuff getting posted. And I'm not seeing our flyer get posted. It's like, I'm like, you know, it's supposed to be a different flyer. It's not supposed to look like anybody else's. It's not the same type of events. It's not a club activation. I don't know if that's what's creating the issue. Folks' names not big enough on the flyer. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, I'm watching and I'm just like, I literally don't have I just don't have the energy to deal with people who don't see themselves and assert themselves as brands. And I know it's like, oh, that's not my strong point. I'm not really good at promoting myself or whatever that thing is. But it's like, if your work and your clients depend on you, your generation of leads depends on you promoting, then you promote. That's what you do. You promote because you need shows. And when people don't, that shit pisses me off. I gotta go because the camera is about to go. The battery's dying. And it's good because I need to go. I'll be back soon.